Well, I've been saying the same thing. I'm like, when it comes to that situation, like everything is exactly how it is. Everything is that.
Y'all, just days after Remy Ma was out here pointing fingers, claiming Papoose was the one stalling their divorce, the man she supposedly replaced him with went and blew the whole story wide open. While Remy stayed online, calling Papoose an easy-to-block captain, rumors say the new guy wasn't as committed as she made it look. Word on the street? Eazy quickly lost interest, especially once the social media hype died down. At first, it was fun, with every post blowing up and him soaking up the clout. But now that the buzz faded, his career hasn't really gone anywhere. Sources say he's already stepped back, moved on to other women, and left Remy standing there looking awkward and exposed. The craziest part? The whole thing didn't even last long enough to be taken seriously before it all collapsed, despite all the defending Remy had to do to prove this was real.
Dropping off the weed stuff. So now, because she's trying to tell me all this stuff to make me feel like she's really my friend and to counteract that she's doing in the public, right? So she's like, yeah, because she Remy so much, right? So she's like, yeah, because that's my nigga. I'm the one that makes him valid in Philly. He needs me. I made him valid, and now he with Remy and he trying to treat me like this, but she don't even know that I came to the hotel. So she said, yeah, so in July, I went to the hotel and Remy was mad. She was on the phone. She knew I was at this is the reason Remy don't like me.
The Black community has always stood 10 toes down on loyalty and protecting your own, no exceptions. So when the world watched Remy Ma and Papoose's relationship unfold, especially with him holding her down during her prison stint, the consensus was simple. Those two were ride or die for life. That's why things exploded in 2022 when news broke that Remy was allegedly cheating with Eazy to block Captain. The reaction? Immediate and savage. Overnight, they went from being celebrated as a symbol of Black love to Remy getting dragged for not staying loyal to a man who stood by her through the darkest times. But Remy has never been one to stay quiet while the internet piles on. She clapped back hard, saying she finally chose herself instead of staying in a marriage just to protect the image of Black love. She made it crystal clear she wasn't living for the clout or the internet anymore. She didn't stop there. Remy went on to expose Papoose, claiming he had already moved on and was involved with Clarissa Shields, while also revealing that their marriage had been shaky for a long time. Papoose, however, told a totally different story. He insisted he didn't start seeing anyone until he realized Remy and Eazy were more than just business. At first, he thought it was professional and even gave Eazy the benefit of the doubt. But once he felt played and discovered things happening behind his back, that's when he allegedly checked Eazy, and things supposedly got physical. While Papoose and Remy Ma were airing their dirty laundry on social media, dropping details the public probably shouldn't have known, Eazy to block Captain was quietly cashing in on the chaos. Maybe he was known in his own circle before, but stepping out with Remy catapulted him from a local name to full-on internet famous. He started doing interviews, bragging about being Remy's main man, not just some side piece. Fans and followers started paying serious attention to his rap battles, especially the ones where he addressed the drama between him, Remy, and Papoose. Remy also unintentionally shined a spotlight on Eazy, particularly after revealing that Papoose wasn't exactly financially thriving and could use a woman to have his back. But Eazy wasn't struggling for cash, he was playing the long game. Even while Remy was defending their relationship online, Eazy was reportedly plotting his next move, ready to cash in once things ended. Audio clips leaked where Eazy admitted he was prepared to walk away from Remy once she started shifting, aiming to maximize the situation for fame, money, and even a potential reality TV deal. He wasn't leaving without getting his bag. And honestly, was anyone really shocked? From the start, the vibes felt off, the energy looked forced, and plenty of people were saying that if Remy was destined for a type of Papoose energy anyway, she might as well have tried to fix what she already had. But Remy stayed firm, making it clear she wasn't doubling back, no matter what anyone said. Everybody was watching, and fast forward, it looks like Remy Ma might have stayed too long in a relationship that was already spinning out of control. Eazy to block Captain was pulling her into the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. While Remy was online proclaiming her love and standing 10 toes down on their relationship, word is Eazy was quietly moving behind the scenes. Allegedly, he was juggling not one, but two other female rappers at the same time. One of them was his ex, who let it slip they were still seeing each other. The other was an artist tied to his Trenches League, and screenshots started circulating showing them joking about Remy having a full meltdown once she found out. What made this even crazier? Remy actually knows both women and had nothing but love for them, all while smiling in their faces. And Eazy? He didn't rush to deny any of it. Word is, he didn't care whether Remy found out during the back and forth. Papoose even stepped in, claiming Eazy had explicit videos and receipts of Remy and was allegedly using them to keep her locked in the relationship for clout. Remy clapped back immediately, saying it was pure projection and that none of that was happening. With all the cheating rumors flying, Eazy was making it clear, loyalty isn't on his checklist when it comes to Remy, and that alone says a lot. He was moving like he owes nobody anything, sending a loud message without even having to speak. Meanwhile, Remy is stuck. If she addresses this online, the hip-hop community will clown her non-stop for letting a man play her like that. But staying silent? That makes her look hurt and powerless. Either way, it's a lose-lose.
And it gets messy, eh?
Rumors are swirling that Remy and Papoose might be circling back around. Lately, Papoose has been spotted spending time with Remy, while Clarissa Shields has been spiraling online, fueling the gossip even more. The optics alone are wild. Even if everything got explained, the narrative is already chaotic. At the end of the day, it all kind of fit, if you know what I mean. Everyone got played in some way, but the truth is, you're still going to get caught. At this point, everything is chaotic, and everyone looks tangled up in the mess. People are already saying that even if Remy Ma never addresses this publicly, the damage is done. She gambled, lost, and ended up catching the biggest L of all. She thought the grass was greener on the other side, but instead, she stepped straight onto concrete. And let's be real, the jokes are already writing themselves. Fans are saying Remy turned herself into the star of an imaginary movie called How to Lose Your King for the Butler. In battle rap culture, this whole situation has made her a long-running punchline, and that reputation isn't fading anytime soon. At its core, this saga exposed just how fast things flip when pride moves louder than logic. Remy put everything on the line thinking she was rewriting her story, but instead she handed the internet a front-row seat to her fumbling in real time. Once the loyalty narrative cracked, respect started leaking fast, and no amount of silence could patch it up. In hip-hop culture, perception is currency, and hers took a serious hit the moment Eazy to block Captain started moving recklessly without fear of consequences. What made it sting even more? Eazy never even pretended to protect her image. No cover-ups, no soft exits, no clean breaks, just chaos and bold energy, daring the fallout to get louder. That kind of behavior made it clear Remy was more useful as a moment than a partner. When someone moves like they've already checked out emotionally, everything they do afterward feels cold, calculated, and selfish. The streets noticed it too. Eazy wasn't acting like a man scared to lose a woman. He was acting like someone trying to stretch his 15 minutes into a full bag. From interviews to connections to side deals, it all started to feel transactional, turning the relationship into leverage rather than love. Meanwhile, Remy staying quiet only made the whispers louder. Silence can be powerful, but in this case, it let others control the narrative. Every blog, comment, and joke landed harder because there was no counter from her. The longer she stayed silent, the more the story locked in without her version being centered. And this even bounced back on her legacy. A woman built on strength, loyalty, and respect now facing a chapter that clashes with that image. Loyalty and standing firm have always been at the core of Remy Ma's brand, but this chapter clashes hard with that image. Fans don't forget when someone moves against their own reputation. Fair or not, this situation now follows her name everywhere, and that's a tough stain to wash off. According to sources, Delane claims he's holding receipts over her head, pictures, videos, and everything in between. He's basically saying that no matter how much time passes, the news of cheating and drama will resurface. At the end of the day, this isn't just about cheating rumors or messy timelines. It's about choices and consequences colliding in public. Remy gambled on love, image, and ego all at once, and the house didn't pay out. The lesson is clear. Even if she never speaks, chasing a new thrill can cost more than staying put, especially when the whole world is watching and keeping receipts. Step back and look at the bigger picture. This saga is a cautionary tale wrapped in glitter and ego. Remy didn't just lose a relationship, she lost control of the narrative. And once the internet takes the wheel, it doesn't hand it back easily. Every move since has felt reactive, not strategic, and that's the last place you want to be when public opinion is shaky. What hurts Remy's image most is that nothing about this looks accidental anymore. People feel the warnings were there, the vibes were off, the signs were loud, yet she doubled down anyway. In hip-hop, especially for women, there's very little grace when things go left. And the court of public opinion is ruthless. The same crowd that once praised Remy Ma's strength is now questioning her judgment, and that switch happens fast. Meanwhile, Eazy to block Captain walked away untouched, adding insult to injury. He didn't lose credibility, didn't lose opportunities, and didn't lose sleep. At least that's what it looks like. That alone made the whole situation feel lopsided. When one person looks disposable and the other looks unbothered, the sympathy meter drops instantly, no matter who started what. And let's be real, the culture doesn't forget moments like this. Battle rap fans, hip-hop heads, and internet commentators are already turning this saga into jokes, bars, and endless commentary. Once your name becomes a reference for bad decisions, it sticks longer than any apology ever could. This didn't just bruise Remy's pride, it rewrote how a whole generation will remember this chapter of her career. And to make things even more complicated, the papoose factor is still lingering in the background. Whether they reconcile or not, the fact that he's still around makes the situation feel unfinished. People are left wondering, was this avoidable? That question alone keeps the conversation alive far longer than it should be. Closure never came clean. Without it, speculation runs wild. At the end of the day, nobody wins. Not Remy, not Eazy. Not even the fans who once rooted for a solid love story. What started as a bold move turned into a public unraveling, and the internet watched every step of the fall. Pride made the choices. Clout amplified the chaos. And now, the receipts live forever. So before you dip, smash that like button if you're riding with us. Tap subscribe if you're a real one. And hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single messy update. Trust me, you're going to want to be here for the next one.